Is it only like one every... I think it's continuous. I know.
What?
After hours. See you guys. Tours last roughly around 40 minutes to an hour depending on the route and depending on if anything's filming in the back lot. But I can't do this tour alone, everyone, because I'm going to be assisted by a gentleman you might already recognize if you watch The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. Universal Timeline. Over to your left and your right-hand sides, these movie posters are just a few of the many thousands of movies that Universal Studios has produced in our 106-year history here. Our founder was a guy by the name of Carl Laemmle. If you look at your screens, I got to click pause at a particular moment because that is Carl Laemmle. And in his hand, Broadway musical Wicked coming to the big screen. Also on your left is Bungalow 5195, which used to be the offices of Alfred Hitchcock, writer and director of Psycho, The Bird, Rear Window, and Vertigo. Now owner of the Dealer Rentus Company, or DLC for short. You probably saw it on that flyer. Sooner than you think. Oh yes, definitely sooner than you think. Just another quick reminder though, to please stay seated at all times. Make sure you're hanging on to all those belongings. Keep all hands and feet in the vehicle at all times. I think you hear those facial coverings are on.
Whoa.
Picture car here, our picture car section here with the Ford Cobra kit car from the 2008 Knight Rider TV reboot. We've also got a couple of cars from the distant past of 1955 from Back to the Future and from the way distant future of the futuristic year of 2015 from Back to the Future Part 2 there. We've also got a couple of cars from our highest-grossing franchise of all time, the Fast and the Furious. This blue and silver Nissan Skyline here, that was Paul Walker's car, used in Too Fast, Too Furious, which was written and directed by a guy named John Singleton. Now, if you don't know John Singleton, I recommend him on every tour. John Singleton wrote and directed Poetic Justice, starring Tupac Shakur and Janet Jackson, and wrote and directed Boys in the Hood, and wrote and directed Too Fast, Too Furious as well. So I always recommend the John Singleton flick to everybody. And we're finishing off our picture car section, the Costa, Costa Rica. On your left and your right-hand sides are props and scenery pieces used in Jurassic Park, The Lost World of Jurassic Park, and Jurassic Park 3. Now, a prop is anything an actor holds or touches. It can be as small as a paperclip or as big as a baby grand piano. And hey, look at this! We got the first star sighting on the tour, everyone! Some Jurassic Park movie. Or just trying to say hi to everybody aboard the tour. Cars 3 and 4, make sure you look directly into their mouths when you say hi to them, guys. You're shying away back there. Don't worry, guys. The acid just wipes clean off along with your skin. I'm kidding. That's just water. This is for you guys. But those dinosaurs are a great example of another technique used in filmmaking a lot called animatronic technology. In fact, if you're watching Disney Plus's The Mandalorian, little baby Yoda, Grogu, is also an animatronic. Even if you've seen the first Jurassic Park movie, that giant Tyrannosaurus Rex was also one massive animatronic. It took a team of operators to control that T-Rex, to help her stomp her feet up and down, open and close her jaw, and help her pupil dilate when that flashlight gets shown into her eye. And for this scene right here, this, what you're looking at from the first Jurassic Park movie, is a giant robot. Now this scene, however, though, was filmed off the coast of Hawaii, in the middle of a rain downpour. Now, if productions don't have the money in the budget to fly the entire cast and crew out to, say, Hawaii for filming, sometimes they gotta stay put right here in sunny Southern California. And if the production calls for rain, well, we just create our own weather effects.
Whoa, whoa.
So everyone look up as we're producing this rain, because it is produced by our state-of-the-art Universal Studios brand sprinkler system. We're just shooting water straight up into the air, and it's falling naturally back down to the ground. Now these droplets you're seeing though are larger than normal because we need them to appear on screen in your camera phones as well. In fact, a great example that, oh my, you know, the production really pouring the rain for us this afternoon. Hey, Glenn, can you radio production tell them to cut the rain? It's going to rupture the dam at the top of the hill and splash the guests. Uh-oh. Too late. Whoopsies! I forgot to preface to you all at the beginning of the tour. If you're sitting in a blue seat, well, you might get wet. I see a lot of you guys looking down at your seats. You're all sitting in blue seats, guys. So we're going to get wet in the future. That's our flash flood attraction, though. It's been splashing guests since the 1980s when we first installed it. It's a part of our old Mexico sets here. And take a look around, you guys. You might recognize these exterior sets from old Mexico from the movie Nacho Libre, starring Jack Black, Ana de la Reguera, and Hector Jimenez. You might also recognize this from the TV show Picard on CBS All Access. That stars Sir Patrick Stewart and Jean-Luc Picard. This was a home for displaced Romulans in one of those episodes, too. So we can be anywhere in the world we need to be, or in another world entirely. And we don't have to get very far to get from our old Mexico sets to our oldest sets here in our back lot. Welcome, everyone, to 6 Points, Texas. Now, hold on a second. I'm not introducing this area well now. Let me try this again. Welcome everyone to 6 Points, Texas. Now I need a big old Texas-sized yee-haw from you guys at the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yee-haw! That was excellent, everybody. Welcome to Texas. We turn the corner, everyone. Welcome to Little Europe, the birthplace of those very same monsters. These date all the way back hundreds of years ago, guys. These very same cobblestone streets have seen the likes of Boris Karloff, Frankenstein's monster, and Boris Karloff's mummy walk these streets. Same as Bela Lugosi's Dracula. In 1933, re-released The Invisible Man, and later in that decade, too, we released The Bride of Frankenstein, starring Elsa Lanchester and the Son of Frankenstein as well. Later in the 1940s, we released The Wolfman, the Son of the Wolfman. We released so many creature features in the 1954. The creature from the Black Lagoon, guys. This has been such a well-used area of our entire back lot. And as we turn the corner again, direct your attention over to your right-hand side. This is our Court of Miracles here. This is one of our most used areas of our Little Europe sets in all of our original monster movies from the 1930s all the way into the 1940s. This area picture is filled with angry citizens with pitchforks and torches in their hands, and a nice little Burgermeister sitting right at the balcony there, telling them to march out into the woods and find the Frankenstein's monster. Well, like inside of another soundstage, like we're going in right now. So we're heading inside of soundstage 50, everybody. And this is a unique soundstage because it is a 2-story soundstage. But just a reminder to please remain seated at all times. Make sure you're hanging on to all those belongings, keeping all hands and feet in the vehicle at all times, and keeping those facial coverings on too. Well, this 2-story soundstage of ours, we're on the subterranean level here. We're in the little subway station of San Francisco. You kind of see over to your left and right, we got a lot of the set decorations to make it look like it. We have a street scene right above us too. That public California trevor, you know, we get those from time to time. This is one of those, but just stay seated and hang on, everybody. This I think is actually the big one. Oh no, the first floor just collapsed. Watch out! Totally normal things I see on the subway station all the time. Fire and exposed electrical lines. Ha 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 ha. Oh, I'm lying, everyone. This isn't good. Oh, is it over? Oh, good. We didn't get wet this time. Earth survived a simulated 8.3 earthquake on the Richter scale. That was earthquake. No big deal. Situation dissolved itself, guys. This looks like perfect water to dip my toes in for a minute. And, I take that back. No toe dipping right now. That's a shark fin in the water. That's a massive shark fin. Security? Hey, there's George, security. George, there's a giant shark in the water, and I've got my 12:30 toe dipping appointment. George, just stick a hand straight up into the air. The situation's all good. Oh, he's taking his guts up in the air. That is a massive shark. That took down George. That's not good. Look, we put some bait on the end of this yellow buoy over here on the right, but we like to get some crabs and crayfish from time to time, have a good little lunch at dinner. But that's typically all we really catch with that. And the shark just grabbed the bait and ripped the pier from the dock. That's not good. Neither is that. Different name, like Wisteria Lane, because this is where all 8 seasons of ABC's show Desperate Housewives filmed for all those years. But you might recognize a little bit more recently. First though, I'll point out the Lilac House on your left-hand side there. That's the Munsters house, the TV show in the 1950s and 60s as well. Robert Downey is coming back with another Munsters movie. But on your left-hand side there, that yellow and brick house, that house is the exterior for Mindy Kaling's new Netflix show, Never Have I Ever. That's been filmed in the last past couple of months as well, before Kenan Thompson's been filming. He's been filming on the right-hand side in front of this the house with the burgundy door. That's the exterior house that Kenan's been filming in front of Lake Lanier. But when we go around the corner of our Colonial Street, guys, take a look at how this entire street looked back when it was Wisteria Lane for Desperate Housewives. From the sets of Alfred Hitchcock's 1960 classic to our largest sets on our back lot. Welcome everyone to a scene ripped straight out of Paramount's War of the Worlds. Take a look around you all. This plane that you're seeing, well, what's left of it anyways, was in fact a real Boeing 747. But here once again is Steven Spielberg, the director of War of the Worlds and the production designer Rick Carter, to tell you a little bit more about this disastrous set. And make sure your story is told and heard by an audience as well. But now, show you how to make movies, we're going to now put you in the movie. But before we do, just another reminder to please stay seated at all times, stay down all those around us, keep all hands in the vehicle at all times. Make sure your faces are really at all times as well. Now, in order to put you in the movie, I got to turn things over to my good buddy Roman Pierce. Quick, so here.
Studio tour. It was super fun. Lots of cool 360-degree movies. Fast Furious and Skull Island. And now we're entering Hawaii again, going back to the Wizard World for some lunch at 3 Broomstick. Get some butterbeer. Get my wand out. Ready to battle. More people now, huh?